all you fun seekers. We're coming to you today from Lynchburg, Virginia.
We're standing right outside of the Biscuitville here on Timberlake Road. We decided we'd come here today and try out this Biscuitville. So y'all come along and join us as we show you what all they had to offer.
Let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. Biscuitville Fresh Southern. Try our tasty Spam biscuits. They open at 5 a.m. And this is what the Biscuitville in Lynchburg, Virginia looks like. It's located right alongside Timberlake Road. This is what the restaurant looks like on the inside. And I love it how around the border they have a lot of pictures of local stuff around the Lynchburg area. This is home of the biscuit window. This is where they make the fresh made biscuits at. The sign says biscuits are made fresh every 15 minutes.
It's always fun to come in here and watch them making the biscuits.
The flavor of local, the pride of family owned. And this sign will tell you where a lot of the products come from. The country ham is out of Wilkesboro, North Carolina. The flour comes from Newton, North Carolina. Sausage is from Kodak, Tennessee. Cheerwine from Salisbury, North Carolina. The chicken comes from Mount Airy, Georgia. The eggs from Monroe, North Carolina. The crack-a-lacky sauce from Pittsburgh, North Carolina. Pimento cheese from Winston-Salem. Bakery sweets come out of Greenville, South Carolina. The Texas Pete from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Coffee is family owned. The pickles from Mount Olive, North Carolina. The honey from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the bacon comes from Massillon, Ohio. And I think this is cool. They show where all the products come from. Let's take a look at the menu for the Biscuitville.
David, I got a little something different. Most of the time when we come to Biscuitville, we're grabbing a biscuit quickly as we're going somewhere. But I actually got the platter today, and that comes with 2 eggs, your choice of meat, a biscuit, and your side. For my side, that's nice and hot. I've got some gravy, so I'm excited to try that.
They gave you a right good amount of gravy too, didn't
they? They did give a great amount of gravy for that. I will say, when I looked at my eggs, the cheese is not melted on it. So I went back up there to see if I could get the cheese melted on it. In Biscuitville, I'm disappointed and I'm surprised because I thought this was going to be one of those reviews that you just hit it out the park because I always love Biscuitville. They said they couldn't melt the cheese. They didn't have a microwave. And I said, well, how about when you're cooking it, can you put the cheese on it to melt it then? And they're like, no, that's cross-contamination or something. They couldn't do that. So that's a little disappointing that they can't have the cheese melted on the egg. I've never heard of that, but okay.
You know, most times you get scrambled eggs and mix the cheese in it.
The has melted some. Let me try it.
While it's cooking.
This definitely needs pepper. The eggs are okay. They're nothing exceptional. Let's try the bacon. Now, all of their products, they have local products that come out of either North Carolina or Virginia, I believe. The bacon's delicious. You can see the biscuit looks delicious. They make biscuits every 15 minutes.
And they've got a little bit of butter on it too, so I love a nice buttery biscuit.
And they have the biscuit window. They're famous for their biscuit window. We'll put that in the video too. David's going to try the eggs. We've got several things just for us to try so you can see how we like it. David, you killing the poor eggs.
Well, I like mine chopped up fine, so.
Okay.
The eggs to me are just average.
I'm questioning whether they are real eggs or powdered
I don't
eggs,
think they
David.
are real eggs, Cindy.
And what I've read on the website is they're supposed to use fresh
Fresh eggs.
eggs. So I know in the fried eggs, I'm assuming they're fresh, but
But to
I'm
me,
wondering if they're fresh or not.
I don't think these are fresh eggs. I'll be honest with
They
you.
don't taste like
They
it.
don't.
All right, David, I am putting, I'll go ahead and just start with this biscuit, and I'll get that one in a little bit. Some gravy on the biscuit. Let's just try that gravy first. Now, the sausage they use, according to their website, is Swaggerty sausage. Look, you can see the steam coming up from
Yeah,
that
I see
gravy.
this the steam coming up.
Yeah,
So
this is what I expect from Biscuitville.
you can tell it's nice and hot. And speaking of the spaghetti sausage, that comes from one of our favorite places we love to visit out there in Sevierville, Tennessee. We go by the plant each and every time we go to Pigeon Forge. It's right on our way.
Not too far from the Buc-ee's.
Just down the street from the Buc-ee's. And the spaghetti sausage has always been very tasty. How does the gravy taste, Cindy?
The gravy's outstanding. It really is.
I know you're a little bit disappointed with your eggs.
Oh, I'm very disappointed in my eggs, but the gravy is delicious. The bacon's delicious.
Today, I got me a country ham biscuit. Normally, when I come to the Biscuitville, I always get a country ham biscuit and a bacon biscuit. So today, I decided to get a country ham biscuit. That's what the ham looks like. You know, pretty decent amount of ham on the biscuit. The ham is cut very thin, though, very thinly shaved. But it looks good. And also, we decided to get another biscuit. We're going to split this when we got one of these spicy chicken biscuits. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute.
Okay, David, let you try some of that sausage gravy in the biscuit and see what you think.
I'm going to sop up a little extra gravy. You know how I love to.
Well, you know we're going to have some extra because they gave us a nice helping of that. I will say that for them.
That's very good, Cindy. It's got a little bit of spiciness to it, but it's good and hot. Delicious taste to it. And like you said, we definitely won't have enough
for you to do some sopping.
You're right. But I really do. I think this is the first time I've ever tried the sausage gravy at Biscuitville.
I think I've had it one other time.
But it's very tasty. I do like it.
I think so, too. I think it's definitely a hit.
Let's try this country ham biscuit and see how it tastes.
That is a good-looking biscuit.
One thing I will say about the Biscuitville, they always have a fresh biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
Like you mentioned, they make them every 15 minutes, but the biscuits are just they're soft, they're not hard, very light and fluffy. That country ham's got a delicious taste to it. This is one of my favorite biscuits to get here. It's a country ham biscuit. I always enjoy it. Today is no exception. Just as good as they always are.
All right, David, I'm going to cut this biscuit in half.
And this is the spicy chicken biscuit with honey, correct?
Yes, this is what I always get. This is every time I come, I get this. And so we decided we would try it today. Let you try it as well, and I'll try it.
All right, take it apart so I can see what it looks like after you cut it. Just slide it apart so we can see how thick it is and all. Yeah, there you go.
Here's a cross section of it. I just had a little piece of that biscuit and that honey on it. It's so good. And then you can see the chicken. It's got the spices on it. Butter and honey on the biscuit. This is good stuff right here. All right, I'm going to let David actually try this first.
I'm going to take your first bite. So I hope it's not too spicy for me.
I hope it's not either, but that's why we wanted you to definitely try it to see, so you can let the viewers know what you think.
Definitely a good biscuit. I can taste a little bit tingling on my tongue, so it's got a little bit of spice to it.
A little tingling, okay.
But it's not terrible.
I think the honey calms it down.
But it's got a delicious taste to it. I do like the taste of it.
Now, if they use hot honey on it, that'd take it to the next level.
It would be. But as far as it's not a terrible amount of spice to it. I definitely could eat this, I think. It's got a good taste to it. And I can see why you enjoy this biscuit so much, Cindy. All right, Cindy, go ahead and try that biscuit. Let me know what you think of it. Is it as good as it always is when you get it? Because I know how much you rave about it all the time, that you certainly do enjoy it. So this is your go-to when you come here.
It's perfection. Perfection on a biscuit. The biscuit is soft, it's light, it's flaky. The chicken, the breading's delicious. That little bit of spiciness and then that honey. To me, this is perfection. I told you David be sopping it up. You can finish with the biscuit, next you got to rake it up, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm gonna get every little scrap I can. You know that.
You enjoyed that gravy, didn't you?
Gravy was very good. You know I'm not gonna let good gravy go to waste. Here's a look at our receipt from the Biscuitville here in Lynchburg. You'll notice the address, the telephone number. We had the bacon platter, and they charged extra for the shredded cheddar cheese, a spicy chicken biscuit, a country ham biscuit, and the total came up to be, after sales tax, $18.58. Well, Cindy, what did you think about your experience today here at the Biscuitville?
Well, David, let's start with the positive. The sausage gravy was delicious. Absolutely love that. If you like a good biscuit and gravy, come here and get it. It is delicious. So that was wonderful. The bacon was good. I did not try your ham just because I don't like salty too much. That was good. And of course, my favorite did not disappoint. I love the spicy chicken biscuit with honey. That was so good. Highly recommend that. If you like any spice, I put that chicken biscuit up against any other chicken biscuit. It's that good.
Well, Cindy, I would agree about the biscuits here. They always have a great biscuit. Today was no exception. The biscuits were just as good as I always remember getting them. The country ham, to me, has a wonderful taste. Got a little bit of saltiness to it, like it should have. It's great on a biscuit, so that's an excellent country ham biscuit. And I tried the spicy chicken with the honey today. It's the first time I tried it. I thought that tasted very good. It's a little bit spicy. It was tingling my tongue a little bit, but hey, I know you enjoy it. So.
Oh, yes, I do.
And I can see why, but it had a delicious taste to it. And I thought the sausage gravy, that was just wonderful. They use that Swaggerty sausage that comes out of Tennessee at Kodak. And like I mentioned earlier, we've been by that plant many times. So I've always enjoyed that sausage. We get it at other places as well.
And you know, them using, I do think they try to get the best ingredients as far as like ham and the sausage, the bacon, all that was wonderful. And they advertise about the fresh eggs. So that's why I was so disappointed with my scrambled eggs with cheese. That's my only negative about here. I will not get the eggs here again. I'm going to stick with my favorite spicy chicken sandwich because it's so good, the biscuit. But the eggs were a little disappointing.
Yeah, I tried them too. And like I said, you can tell that they're definitely not cracked open out of the shell. They're not that fresh.
Yeah, I believe they're from a carton.
I believe so too, Cindy. But also, they advertise cooking biscuits every 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I know we're here, it's kind of an off time. It's a little after 12. So early in the morning, they probably do it every 15 minutes.
They're
but right
probably
now,
doing them non-stop sometimes the way they roll.
Probably
here.
so. But today we was in here well over 15 minutes, and we was waiting on them to come out to make some fresh biscuits. They were doing it while we were there at first, but we hadn't seen anybody come out until we got ready to leave.
So hopefully maybe we'll be able to go back in and catch somebody so you can see somebody making some fresh biscuits, because that's always fun about coming to Biscuitville. Biscuitville is just in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. They make amazing biscuits. If you see one, stop by and get a biscuit from Biscuitville. I do not think you will regret it.
And like you mentioned, the 3 states, they're more popular in North Carolina. I think it's 7 in South Carolina and 7 in Virginia. So as you travel, if you see one, definitely stop, check it out. I think you would be very impressed with them. Anything else you'd like to add, Cindy?
No, just that I really did enjoy everything but the eggs.
Well, folks, we hope that y'all enjoyed this video of the Biscuitville here in Lynchburg, Virginia. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you hadn't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell. That way you can keep up with all the latest and greatest adventures from the VA Fun Seekers. Until next time, we thank y'all so much for watching, and God bless. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. They also have party boxes, so if you order it today, it'll be ready for tomorrow. And this is what all they offer and the prices. And another thing I did not know, they carry these scratch-made sausage balls. So if you want something for tailgate parties, holidays, meetings, this would be a great option.
David, I asked one of the workers back there about the sausage balls,
Uh
and
huh.
yes, they do make them from scratch here.
How about that?
And I think they need like 24 hours to do it. But I'm thinking I'm definitely going to have to order me some because I do love sausage balls.